Welcome to some Gonti, some Lord of Luxury. Hope you're ready for that 5-finger discount. We're playing against Breya today, which is bleh. Starts opening hand goes, yeah, it looks good. We're going to go ahead and keep on this one. I like it. We have 3 lanes in the hand. We have Everflowing Chalice. We have an Expedition map. We're going to be able to search up and grab one of our good mono black lands. We can grab the, what is Shrine if we get some good devotion. Coffers, there we go, man. I could not just sitting here just like, man, what I've activated it a million times, but I cannot remember the name of it. But yes, coffers. And then we can get that on the battlefield. It'd be a great thing to go for with the expedition map. Let's go and get these swamp down. Let's go and go for the expedition map. Get that down, and then anything else, we're going to go and pass turn to our opponent. We're playing Gonti, Lord of Luxury, Mr. 5-figure discount, Mr. Black Friday himself. Death Touch, whenever Gonti enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. We may exile one of those cards face down, and we may spend our mana of any color to cast that spell. Put the rest on the bottom in random order. Playing against Breya, Shaper, whenever it enters the battlefield, create 2 1 blue Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying, 2 mana, sacrifice 2 artifacts, choose 1. Breya deals 3 damage to target player, target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn, and you gain 5 life. Breya is probably my least favorite commander to play against. I mean, I cannot stand playing against Breya. Let's go ahead and get the swamp down, and I'll kind of explain that in a second. Worst fears. Let's go ahead and get the swamp down. Do we need to go for Everflowing Chalice? It's going to put us on for Gonti. Next turn, we would tap out for 2. We could get Expedition Map for Ancient Tomb, which is essentially going to be the same thing next turn. Yeah, let's go and do that instead. Maybe we get in a spot where we can get a little bit more mana off Everflowing Chalice. But yeah, with Breya. So Brian Wiseman, I think that's how you say his last name. Anyway, the guy who made the deck, and if you haven't looked it up, go look it up. Great Magic player. He has a Breya list that's floating around that's just like super cutthroat. And it's not necessarily like, I don't mind playing against a super cutthroat commander deck, but it's just like most of the time if you're playing this super cutthroat deck in the Magic Online practice room, like you're just kind of like sharking some people. Like, you know, like if I know I'm about to play against a super cutthroat Breya deck, you know, hey, give me the opportunity to go find a deck that's, you know, of the same quality level, the same power level. And so I run into that Breya deck a lot when, you know, and just in the just for fun room, which to me, not that you can't have fun playing a deck like that, but it's just kind of like, there's just a couple times I'd rather switch to a different deck just because I'm like, hey, you know, this is just way outclassed. Our opponent is tapped out. Do we want to go for Gonti? Let's see. Got a lot of artifacts going. We do have Wretch Confluence to go for next turn. We'll have the Deserted Temple online. We might be able to take care of Breya. That's going to be double off that one. We get to choose 3 of those modes, so we can at least kind of take care of one of those creatures. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. Let's go for Gonti. I'm afraid if we get down Crypt Gas, we're just going to leave ourselves open to some removal. At this point right now, maybe we can grab like an Artifact Rock or something like that to kind of help us with this one. Draw 2 Mana Leak, Reflect. Let's go for that Mana Leak. Oh, there's no better feeling than stealing a Mana Leak. Alright, where did we go? There. Oh, there's the Exile Zone. It scared me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, Mana Leak's... I was like, where are you going, man? And let's get our opponent's command. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a meltdown of what was possible with the cards that we've stolen. So we do have Mana Leak. If we can catch an opponent, opponent's going to go for Palace Jailer. Okay, that's fine. And they'll be able to catch Breya off that Mana Leak. And oh, that's going to feel good. Opponent will get the Monarch token with the Palace Jailer. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Hope to get that that thing back up there. All right, let's see what we draw into. At the beginning variance of draw a card. Let's go ahead and get down the Deserted Temple, unless we draw into a land that we want to go for. Lake of the Dead, yeah, a little slow on that one. Let's go ahead and get down the Deserted Temple. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go and do this. Let's go ahead and go for tap down 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still going to leave us enough mana to go for the Everflowing Chalice for 2. Let's kick it with the multi-kicker. It's going to be 1, 2. Get down the Everflowing Chalice, and then we're going to go and pass turn to our opponent. See what our opponent said. Nope. Nope, that's Gonti. That's the whole point of Gonti right there. Yeah, you don't get to see it. So if you're worried about a counterspell, yes. All right, opponent's going to go for Talisman of Dominance. And then, yeah, if we can catch Breya off a Mana Leak, oh. Please, I hope our opponent's... Okay, no, they're tapping out for some colored mana. Okay, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, Wheel of Fortune. Each player, I think we're okay with it at this point right now. Crypt Gas, you know, it'd be nice to hold on to Wretch Confluence, but it's really not the best. Is there Temple of the False God? Okay, there we go. I kind of like that. Black Sun Zenith, that's pretty good. And opponent's going to be tapping out Charcoal Diamond. Okay, that's fine. Now, we are slowly getting to the point to where it's not going to be that good as far as opponent's going to swing it with Palace Jailer. Yeah, let's go for the throw. It's probably going to be the best bet. Last time I checked, Breya is an artifact creature, and our opponent's completely tapped out. So let's go for the throw. Take care of that Palace Jailer, and then we'll see what we can go for next turn. More than likely, we'll want to get down some card draw to kind of take advantage. Draw into Grim Tutor. All right, let's get old Gonti pop back up. Let's see. So we got Mana Leak in the hand. Let's go and get down the Temple of the False God. Either way, we need double black to get down Gonti and that. I don't think Gonti is exactly what we want to go for. If we're going to go for like a little bit of War of Attrition, either way, yeah, let's go and get this Swamp down. Let's go for that Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then off the Deserted Temple, get down Phyrexian Arena, anything else. We could go for a Grim Tutor, but we don't have the black mana, so we'll try and set that up next turn. Luckily, we have a lot of colorless mana, so if we can start making our Swampland drops, and we'll go from there. We'll see exactly what we're going to go for with Grim Tutor. Our opponent probably has got a pretty stout deck over there, so we'll see what we can kind of search up off of that. Something like Obnixilis might help us. You know, we have to watch out for that Breya activation, 3 damage target player. They can redirect it. Destroy all lands, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to have enough for that Grim Tutor. Let's see. All right. We'll just go ahead and add mana in response to that. Grim Tutor. Okay, there we go. Armageddon's going to get on the battlefield. We'll destroy our lands. Luckily, we do at least have a swamp in the hand, so we'll be back online for that one. And then anything else. No, we'll go and pass the turn. So that puts them at 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess technically they could go for Breya if they wanted to. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to make this Mana Leak a lot better. Let's get the chat pulled up. Oh, that feels good. Armageddon, we've got our lands blown up. We're going to go for a Mana Leak off Breya. Hey, there you go, buddy. There's no better feeling than countering a spell off your... Oh, yes, that felt good. We did get the question mark from our opponent. If we lose either way, I'm going to go and post that one up. How'd you cast that? I stole it. Gonti has 5-finger discounts. He steals stuff. Alright, let's go get the land drop down for the turn. Opponent's probably going to outrace us, but at this point right now, we've achieved a moral victory. That could have worked even better. I stole it with Gonti. How'd you cast that? No, I hit it. It's kind of like, what is it, that one card, Mr. Cheaty Face? Yeah, you can Mr. Cheaty Face a Mana Leak underneath Phyrexian Arena. As long as your opponent doesn't see it, you can just slide it down and go for it. You couldn't cast it after kill. No, it remains in exile. Alright, let's go and get down the swamp. Oh, we're drawn to another swamp. You know, we're getting somewhere. Let's go and get the swamp down. We're not online for Grim Tutors. Anything else that we can go for? We have Damnation to go for. We can kind of blow the board up. We do have the other thing. We can keep making the land drops. This is not the end of the world. You know, we've got Temple of the False God. You know, a little far away from Temple of the False God, but with Everflowing Chalice out there, we're online for Damnation next turn. If things get a little bit nutty, we have Black Sun Zenith. You know, it's going to be a little hard to get enough counters to take care of Breya off the Black Sun Zenith, but we can make that work. But we'll give it a shot. But, oh, man, I'm telling you, that felt good off that Mana Leak. I know I always tell this Gonti story, but it's so good. I was playing against a mono blue decks, maybe like Teferi or something like that. And with Gonti, I'd stolen, actually, excuse me one second. I had stolen a Mana Drain when they didn't have the 1 versus 1 commander format, and it was kind of like a choke point like that, and I cast Mana Drain, and my opponent was just nice. It's like one of those, like, yeah, you got it. All right, we're going to see Breya hit the battlefield. That will put them at 1 mana left open, so I actually feel okay going for a Damnation to kind of blow the board back up. Sounds like a plan. All right, let's get the Commander Zone popped out, and then we're going to get that swamp down and go for that Damnation. You know, yeah, because they're not going to be able to add that mana or mana pool. Let's get the card draw going. Draw into the Whispering one. It's okay. And if we just keep making the land drops with Phyrexian Arena, let's get the swamp down. Let's go for that Damnation. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get Breya out of here. Adios, Breya. And we're going to go pass turn to our opponent. Okay, now we can, you know, if we don't draw into anything next turn, we still have a land drop to make with Temple of the False God. We can get that down, we can get down the Helm of Possession, and then kind of go from there. Once we get down Gonti, if we want to actually go for Breya, we can actually steal Breya. And that's the fun thing about Helm of Possession, is if we do get Gonti down on the battlefield, stealing a creature will kind of We get to send Gonti back to the command zone, but we get to take care of Breya. Alright, opponent's going to go for... They voted for Arena. We'll vote for Arena too. Sounds like a plan. So we do have our card draw cut off, unfortunately. Let's see if we can't still keep hitting our land drop. Now, we do have Grim Tutor, so we can Grim Tutor for whatever we want. Marble, Diamond, they're getting a lot of artifacts down, but we don't have a way to deal with artifacts. So we draw to Ritual of the Machine. Let's go ahead and go for Grim Tutor at this point right now. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet. Let's do that. Let's go Grim Tutor. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see what we're going to search up on this one. Let's get this kind of popped out and see what helps us. Let's go ahead and grab, I guess, Toxic Deluge. That's going to be, I'd like to get some sort of card draw, but at this point right now, we'll just keep our fingers crossed that we keep hitting the land drop. Could go for something, yeah, let's go Toxic Deluge. It's going to be our best bet as far as a board wipe is concerned. Let's go and get down the Timbo of the False God. Anything else, we're going to pass turn to our opponent. Now, we'll be online for Toxic Deluge. We do thankfully have 2 lands and Everflowing Chalice on the battlefield. Hopefully, if we rip land to land, that's going to be 5 total lands. That's going to be... you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will be in a spot to go for Army of the Damned. If our opponent does tap out for Breya, we can go for the Toxic Deluge, kind of clean that up. Maybe, yeah, and if we do hit a couple more lands, we'll be online for the Black Sun Zenith for 4 total counters. But we'll have some fun, see if we can't get out from underneath Breya. But yeah, that's pretty much why I don't really enjoy playing against Breya. It tends to be a bunch of just cutthroat style stuff, which is not bad. I mean, it's Commander. It's a different version of Commander, which is just kind of one of those, like, you know, it feels more like a tournament Commander deck, a competitive Commander deck that you're just, like, I used to play paintball, and you'd have a lot of, you know, some of the newer players that would get into paintball that decided, like, hey, I want to make this my hobby. They would go play... They'd play against the noobs or the new players on the weekend. Like, you know, if you're a tournament player, you're like, hey, let's go play with the general public. That way we can shoot them up. Not shoot them up, but mark them up. But, man, you just end up, you don't really get better. You're not playing against the, send a message. But, yeah, you're not playing against somebody of the same skill level. Sheesh. All right, and that's going to be 2 total. But we're going to go for that Toxic Deluge. It's going to clear the board up. That's one thing Black's going to do is we're going to make sure that we keep... keep it off the battlefield like that. But yeah, so yeah, I used to play paintball, and you'd have people like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a little far away from that one. I was going to go for Toxic though. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and I guess on this one we're going to pay 4 live. Creature gets -4. You gain 5 live, 3 damage to target player. So they can't go for an activation in response. But if we simply just go for 4, we'll be in a good spot. All right, Toxic for 4. It's going to take care of Breya. They might have a counter spell. If they do, hey, they've got it. There, miscalculation. We're not going to be able to pay for that. Nope. Alright, nope, not going to pay for that one. Alright, and then anything else? No, we're going to go past turn to our opponent. So, they're going to be able to swing in for 6 next turn, which is going to put us down to 9. And then they'll be able to go on the back end for a Breya activation. So they swing in for, that's going to be 6, puts us down to 9. 2, Thopter activation, that's going to be another 6, which is going to put us down to 3. So we'll see any sort of bolt action, and then kind of go from there. Puts us down to 9, but yeah, so, you know, basically they play against some of the newer players on the weekend, or the beginning players, and then I kind of go from there. It looks like our opponent's going to get it. Good game, buddy. Good game, my buddy. Good game. But yeah, so that's it. But yeah, Breya, you can see where it just turns into a good stuff style deck, and I don't know. I'm not going on a rant or anything like that. I don't want it to come across as that. I just, out of all the commanders that I play against, Breya is my least favorite deck. I'm going to make sure our opponent sacrifices 2 more artifacts to get that last damage and put it on there. You know, maybe, just maybe, we could have gotten into spots where if we had drawn into another land or something, we could have got some good stuff going with that Black Sun Zenith. But unfortunately, our opponent did have that miscalculation to take care of that Toxic Deluge, and they cleared it out from there. So, all right, there we go. Sorry for the weird edit. Yeah, it popped back on my desktop, but there's not really much else to say other than I just didn't want it to pop back up on my desktop. So, hey, hope you have a good weekend. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.